official landscape, which also, if you have
Family Outreach Ghana, we are a local NGO in Ghana here, and the aim and goal of the NGO, we have 80 children that we are giving them free education and also feeding them every day.
Hello and welcome to The Journey. On August 28, 1963, a very prominent man gave a speech which not only changed cultures, but changed perceptions. Martin Luther King Jr. was not the only one with a dream. Today we will be joined by three very determined and relentless individuals who dreamt that they could impact not only the lives of Ghanaians living abroad, but also in the UK. My name is Nayoka Oware. Welcome to The Journey. We want to know about you.
What one thing would you change in the world?
What is so unique about your journey?
They are not your average guests, and these are not your average journeys.
Our motto is, when you know where you stand, you will never fall.
Our purpose?
To inspire, encourage and motivate.
Want to know more?
You can contact us via Facebook at The First Journey,
or via our online channel by searching for Nayoka Oware,
or you can visit our website at www.nayokaoware.com.
The Journey, one word,
a different journey. Today we welcome to The Journey Arnold Sarfo-Kantanka.
Yes.
And then Anim-Antwi. And Sandra, Osei. So you guys have come so far, especially you, Arnold. You are the director of Firi Ghana. When did you establish the company?
When was it established? It depends, because it was an identity project at the beginning.
Okay.
And that's how the name came about, Firi Ghana. I was studying at university, wanted to express my roots. I said to my dad, how do you say I'm from Ghana? No, how do you spell it? Because there's so many different pronunciations and different dialects and different ways of saying it. So I wanted to correct one, and my friend at the time, Ronke, she did clothing called Jesus Loves Me, and it was really cool when we were in university, colourful.
Funky. I remember the brand, yeah?
Yeah. So let's make something that expresses our culture. The company registered in 2011, but it didn't really start operations till 2012, really. Right. So we started in university 2008, identity project, just to try and raise awareness about, British-born, Ghanaian. I love my country. This is a conduit to allow me to express that and to provoke thought. And what we realised that there's so many opportunities on the continent, but it's about whether you know about it. There's access to information. And because we've been in the business of diaspora or Africa, so to speak, more specific Ghana for a while, we've been privy to that information, so we're working with an SME to get people.
So articulate, Arnold, so articulate, I love it.
You put me on the spot.
I had to do it. Now, you mentioned earlier that you asked your dad how you spell Firi Ghana. Can you speak Tree or any language? Okay, a little bit. So you were born here, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to call it Firi Ghana? I mean, you're a Ghanaian living in the UK. You could have called it a whole number of names, but you chose that one.
Do you want the truth?
Absolutely.
The whole truth?
Nothing but the truth, Arnold.
Right, okay, so I was in my house, I was cooking spaghetti bolognese, and it's like God just gave me a vision for Firi Ghana,
right,
to design the stock. And it just started from there, and then everyone just kept saying, oh, Mr. Firi Ghana. And I really don't like the I and, in this conversation, or just about Firi Ghana, because it's never just been me.
Okay, guys, now you didn't believe him when he said he could cook. Did you believe that?
That's coming from the heart.
You sold
yourself.
All
of you are currently based in the UK, but I know a lot of your work is done in Ghana. Are the Ghana government supportive of the work that Firi Ghana does? Like, do they support you financially? Do they promote your work?
Yeah, well, Firi Ghana is an independent company, non-governmental organisation. Even the charity work that we do, and they write endorsement letters for us, and they do give us information about what they're mobilizing or what they're trying to do. So in that sense, yes, there's no financial support, there's no ties, strictly independent.
Now, your motto is connecting the world with Ghana. What kind of strategies do you use to make it a long-lasting and beneficial connection?
I had a meeting, even this time last year, we had the Future of Ghana forum event, which we were all part of at Rich Mix, and it was had an esteemed panel which Ben hosted.
Just down the road. Where was my invite? I'm like 5 minutes away.
Sorry.
I would have left work.
First
of combed my hair.
But yeah, from that we developed a policy brief. But for the whole kind of 2014, from April onwards, we were using that policy brief to engage influencers. You know, if you know about Kwame Nkrumah, you know that he was a pioneer, he was a leader, he broke boundaries, he was a visionary. So he created his own lane. And that's the whole philosophy behind it, create your own lane. But look good, what you do.
You seem to be going down the same path, to be completely honest. And that's good. I mean,
I'm glad we're doing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Arnold, what were your first thoughts when you were invited to share the company's story at the TEDx event?
That's interesting because it was a few months before I was getting married. So when I saw that, I was like,
pressure.
Yes, I was like,
hectic. Yeah, just another thing on the list.
Not really. But it's all part of the journey, you know. And
exactly.
You've got to embrace these things. You know, I personally, I detested public speaking when I was in university. But sometimes you just have to go against the grain and challenge yourself.
Now let's talk about the Future of Ghana project. What is it all about? Sandra, you are the project manager. After all, late nights, early mornings, I can only imagine what you're going through.
A weighty role. It's about bringing these people from underneath the rocks, from the shadows, bringing them to the forefront, and bringing a platform, providing a platform for them to showcase what true Ghanaian talent is really about. There is, like Arnold mentioned earlier, there's so much talent out there that isn't being recognised. It's really about igniting a fire that's already there. You know, these young people exist, pioneers, leaders in Ghana and in the diaspora. They're out there, and it's a responsibility for us and other Ghanaians to put them out. Yeah.
Okay. Do you share the same view as
Absolutely.
Sandra? Now, when you talk about talent, do you mean singing and dancing? What kind of talent are you looking for?
We mean everything. It's just across industry sectors, you know, anyone who's pioneering, anyone who's showing those leadership qualities, who's thinking outside the box, who's forward thinking, you know, who's doing something now that could be considered, you know, the norm in 2 years. We're looking for those people.
You know, it's not about us. That is our motto. It's not about us. It's about using what we have to give back, to build. It's everyone's responsibility.
I love the fact that you use the word someone, so it means men or women alike. It's for everyone.
Yeah.
Young, old. Yeah, absolutely.
We're focusing on a niche, it's not niche because it's global, but a niche kind of area.
Right.
We're saying if you're Ghanaian heritage, if you go to the website futureofghana.com, you'll see the criteria that were outlined in terms of what we kind of used as a yardstick to identify the future pioneers. And the beautiful thing is, we don't have to judge them because we've got judges that will do that, because we wanted to make it as transparent as we can. You know, we don't do the filtering process, but you know, there's actual pioneers like Anim-Antwi, Denta, Deborah, Twin, Alex Barton, Charlene, like Charlene, head of AEG Europe.
I want to do something with you guys. This is called the Journey Moments. This segment is called the Journey Moments, and I have 5 cards here, or rather 5 envelopes that I folded into a card-looking shape.
I don't like surprises.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous at all. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is select 3 of these, and we're going to discuss whatever is in the envelope.
Okay. So one each.
Yes, please. Who wants to go first?
Ladies first. Even though I was going to take one, but thank you.
No. Okay, and in that same order, Sandra, let's start with your envelope.
Okay. Put my foot in it now.
So, show us what you have.
Forwards ever, backwards never.
Yes, now
Really?
this...
Then you should have picked that.
Really?
Yeah, I should have.
Did you come up with this slogan, if you will?
I wouldn't say I come up with it, but I'm a heavy user of it.
Yeah.
You see it on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter at Kwesi the Author,
Yeah.
you will see it. As a plug myself. So,
More followers.
please.
Okay, using opportunities, guys.
Absolutely. But
Future
Sandra,
of GH.
what do those words
we
mean
swap?
to you? You don't know what he has yet.
I don't.
Could be a picture of you for all you know.
Forwards ever, backwards never. For me, this speaks progression, development. It says that I'm not sure I entirely agree with it, to be honest.
Well, tell me why.
So I think
Yes.
well, yeah. So it's farm improvement, but I think the whole reason why we're inspired by farm improvement is because of this backwardness, this backward information, going back, searching our heritage, knowing what happened, what was behind us, and I think for me it's really important to know what's behind me, or what has happened behind me, and learning from those. And Kwame Nkrumah is my biggest inspiration, because his whole philosophy is about possibility, and I think it was knowing what he did in Ghana that actually built up my passion and determination.
Now let's go with you, Arnold, since you were the
Really?
last to speak. Yes.
I've seen it. It's like,
Show us your picture. Look how handsome he is, guys.
Who is that?
Fox.
Yes.
Okay, now Arnold, what was happening here? Was this was in Ghana, I assume?
really put me on the spot. I don't like to talk about myself. I really don't.
Good
Please
picture,
do.
Arnold.
I want to know what was happening. Was this for the WAM campaign?
It was MTV Based Africa, actually. They filmed me in Ghana. So it was a part 2 of the part 1 where I was fortunate enough to interview Richard Branson about leadership and business. And they did a part 2 where 3 of us were selected, and we went to countries, and I was at the orphanage, or the school, should I say, really, Family Outreach Centre in Accra, where WAM has been doing a lot of support work in terms of volunteering projects.
I can see one of the kids in the corner.
Yeah, man, the kids.
Do you know his name? That little boy.
I can't see their full face, but
Did you make a connection to a lot of them?
Of course. Do you know what I mean? Like, these young people, kids are kids, regardless of their circumstance, their upbringing. They're kids, so they will be cheeky. They will do things to get your nerves. But everyone deserves an opportunity in life.
I agree.
Regardless of their circumstances, and that's kind of WAM's philosophy. Regardless of where you grow up, it shouldn't dictate the opportunities that you are blessed with.
Thank you, Arnold. Cherish that picture. Ben, let's move on to you.
I haven't seen mine, so this is going to be genuine shock on the
You
camera.
weren't supposed to open it, Arnold. Shame on you. Yes, so that would be Suleiman Tari.
Stephen Appiah, the great Stephen Appiah, my
Michael
favourite ever
Essien.
Ghanaian
Really?
person, yeah. And Michael Essien.
Oh.
Bison.
Lovely. Now, how many years ago was this picture taken? Were you there?
I wasn't actually.
Okay.
I believe it was made probably about 2009.
Was this for the World Cup?
No, it was just before. It was Ghana versus Latvia game, actually.
Yeah.
And this one, do you know what? If anyone leaves here or anything, or can leave a message, networking is so important. It's all part of the journey, do you know what I mean? And these guys are legends for the Ghana football team, and
Especially Appiah.
I was impressed to see that. Okay.
Yeah, right. He's retired from international football as
I
well.
know. You know what? I saw you a few years back. I think this was in like 2012 at a conference when President John Dramani Mahama came to the UK to meet with Prime Minister David Cameron. If you recall, there was an event in West London. I can't remember exactly where it was, and you boldly stood up because, you know, they were asking if anyone had any questions. I didn't see you raise your hand. You came out of nowhere in the crowd.
Sounds like
hands are up. But there we go, Charter House, yeah. You boldly stood up and you articulately, you know, expressed your views about the youth in Ghana, and I was like, hey, someone hold him back. I would have done it myself, but I saw the security and I thought this is not the time to get physical. So how did you kind of conjure up that kind of confidence to ask him that question? Because I know a lot of people are fearful of the president, maybe because of his power, or, you know, well, they respect him so much that they would rather not ask certain questions if they think it might kind of rub him up the wrong way.
I think we have to look back at our core values. And my core value is saying the word of God. And it says in the word of God that there is no difference between the rich and the poor.
Indeed.
I'm not trying to say one of us is rich, one of us is poor. Maybe so. But what I'm trying to say is that we all sit on the same table. There is no difference. He's a human, I'm a human. And I think when you put people on a pedestal because of a title, I think there's a difference between putting people on a pedestal and respect. I respect everyone, even my godson. You know, I respect him.
Good.
You know, but does that mean that you can't ask him a question?
No, you can.
And
You absolutely can.
That just comes from confidence and understanding yourself and being a bit brazen, you know.
You are, and thank you so much for sharing that with us at the journey, for sharing that with the youth. You guys have made so much progress, and I'm impressed. At the journey, we always give our guests gifts because I feel as though we should give back in whatever way we possibly can. So let me dig into my pocket and see what I find. Hopefully it's not sharp. Okay, so basically, Sandra, this is for you.
Alright.
It's the journey emblem. Wow. It's a crown. We're all kings and queens here.
Beautiful.
Every guest on the journey is a king and a queen. And this is for you guys. It's a voucher. I don't know who to hand it to.
Wow. Upgrade.
So
Upgrade.
I won't tell you how much is on there.
You're getting this.
But
I'm going to chip in.
it's completely up to you what you guys.
Oh, bless you.
The Saga de Line, so it's completely up to you guys what you do with your gifts. But I just want to thank you for sharing your time with us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. That's really, really
Thank you to Journey for the way that you have embraced us and the way that you, it shows your level of excellence by the way you've researched and the way you came out with these questions, the way you surprised us and all of this. So to continue to just be on your journey and dare to dream.
Well, thank you so much, guys.
Thanks.
Hey, T-Flow, it's a friend on the beat. Are you ready? Never X, na 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 na. Okamawati, me ame na kamawati. Animo ko animo ba, enti na dada muziwe. Was Illuminati, malamembe, sumo chubugati. Sanda ya mishira wana mishira mishira bumfamu da yanati. Mishira no maji.